Standing in the open land straight east of the house, you can see it's all in its native form with sagebrush, bitterbrush, and juniper. Another way to see just how private this is. This space could be utilized, if wanted, as a pasture for animals. The CC&Rs in Big Sky do allow for livestock. The neighbor does have a small fenced area for horses, and the same could be done here, or it could be left in its current state just to enjoy the deer and other wildlife that come through the area. Welcome to 7620 Northwest 83rd Place, located in one of Terrebonne's best acreage neighborhoods, Lower Bridge Estates. This property is 6.14 acres, and it already has its septic feasibility approval for a standard septic. As you can see, it's a riverfront property that adjoins public land. Just here on the northern side of this property is Deschutes County owned land. It's Park Reserve land that should stay in that status, unbuilt and undeveloped for the foreseeable future. Please do verify that information with the county as to their treatment of Park Reserve land. The fishing and hiking, enjoyment of the river is second to none. And floating the river from right here on an inner tube down to Lower Bridge Road and the crossing there, I've done it. It's an awesome inner tube float, and there's several points out in this neighborhood that you can do that, or kayak. And there's good access points from roads, so you don't have to carry anything heavy down there. As you can see, the view is totally uninterrupted from the Polinas in the south to Powell Butte in the southeast. Cinder Butte there by Redmond. The Ochocos, beautiful snow-capped Ochocos straight to the east. And then we have Smith Rock, Burma, and Gray Butte. All totally unobstructed. And then of course all this cool rim rock. You can walk right down from the home site to the river, have your own private fishing spot, or just enjoy the sound of that water running past you. We're about halfway down the lot. The building site that you would use is extremely private. Most people would probably build just back here from the rim in this little bit sloped but relatively flat spot. There is one neighbor past those trees there, but that's the only neighbor you would see, except for those across the river. Just absolutely amazing. So on the way down to the river now, halfway down the hillside, just showing some of this really cool geology and these rock formations on the property. And the path the rest of the way down. Standing on the northern boundary right up against the Deschutes County Park Reserve land. This land straight ahead is the Deschutes County land. Again, you can use that really for your own recreation however you'd like. You can never build on it, use it for any purposes outside of walking, enjoyment, recreation, but it can be used for your own enjoyment. And as I step over this line and onto the Deschutes County Park Reserve land, there's a great little access point down to the river here. The river's pretty high at this point. We're in the spring runoff, but you can walk in the summertime right down through here, this little path out to the river for fishing, for floating, or just to enjoy the cool water. Back over here to this fallen tree is about where the boundary is between the Deschutes County land that I'm on right now and the subject parcel for sale. Now back onto the property for sale. And you can see there's good access right here as well, down through these trees. So you can gain access right there as well. Absolutely fantastic. And closer to nature than just about any other property available in Central Oregon. Another look here at the bottom. We are about the halfway point of the lot from north to south. There's about an equal amount of land and river frontage that way to the south as there is then this way to the north. One of the things I wanted to show is this really calm pool up here. Good fishing pool and swimming hole in the summer. All accessible right from your own private river frontage. This is public access to do Deschutes County Park Reserve land. You can see some geese, some Canadian geese across the river. There are river otters out here. This is a great put-in location for kayaking or floating, and also a great spot for fishing. This public land wraps all the way around the peninsula, past me looking straight ahead to the north and back around, where you can access the property from the east off of BLM land. You can walk directly down from the property to this river area, either down Teeter Avenue, Vaughn Avenue and 84th, or around the BLM and down and over. Both are about the same amount of time. It's a beautiful location, park-like setting, a great place to just get away, and it's only a few hundred yards from the front door of your future custom home.